Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. All right. Now that I look at all this, I don't even know that I need these double unloaders because I've reduced the requirements now. Whereas it used to be the requirements for copper was 20,000 and for iron it was 23,000, and I can get 25,000 off of a wagon. So per minute, it would be satisfied. But it was needing 8.5 belts of iron and 8 belts of copper. And now that I've reduced it to just 3.2 per minute instead of 4 per minute, I'm only needing 6 belts of copper and 7 belts of iron. Which tells me that I still needed this to be doubled, and so I did the right thing. I brought iron all the way up there. Morning, Mango. Yes, this is for satellites. So let's start counting these up. Well, first off, we have, all right, so all the inter ones are taken care of. So what I'll do is the ones that are outputs, I'll have a little bit sticking out. And the inputs I will leave short. 24 speeds on each silo. Yeah, the default settings on the silos are wrong. Unfortunately, it shouldn't. Yeah, my Yeah, that link is bad, sorry. It keeps resetting. So it should be 40 on that. Oh, that's bad. That changes all my calculations here, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, thanks for letting me know, Mango. I would have just, I gotta start over now. Fuck. Alright, low density structures. I need 11.6 now instead of 10. Satellites, I need 6 instead of 5. Not satellites, but... Because I now need 3.8, not 3.2. I pretty much need 4. Green circuits, 9.2 versus 9.4. Yep. Well, that's a painful lesson. Yeah, that would have been badly broken if I had left it that way. How much science do you want one complex to produce? I should tinker with the speed 3. I don't understand that, but... I've adjusted the speed 3 to be 40. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, Mango, that's one of the things I realized as well. And now that you've pointed this out, Because when that was, I was curious about that because I actually have a calculator open. When that number was at 24, I was only going to be producing 9,633 space science per minute. And now that that has been corrected, I'm going to be producing 11,640, which is what I needed. I have 3 complexes. By the way, the save is available on my Discord. There's a one from last night before I refactored the rocket silos feeds a little bit, but I refactored the rocket silos to have 2 wagons, but so anyhow, yeah, that's a big deal. So the goal is to get 10,000 science per minute with a little bit of a buffer. So each one would be producing basically, say, 3,500. Is probably fine because the other ones are producing 10,752. So I would need 3,584. Yes, 3 complexes. Each complex has 4 rocket silos. So I would need 3,584 out of this in terms of space science. And that is about 32. And I don't think it significantly changes. Items per minute for the satellite. Or number of factories needed. So it goes from 12 to 10, 12 to 11 for the low density structures. It goes from 6 to 5.4. 16 to 14 for batteries. 6 to 5.4. It's not saving me any assemblers to do that. So there's no point in doing that. So I'm just going to leave it at 40. And it'll overproduce. But now I've got to refactor this to reflect that. And that's fine. So now I just need 5 of these. Better to find it out now. Thanks again. You saved me a lot of headache. All right, satellites. I need, this, yeah, this is a problem though, because whatever the fuck these are, solar panels, if I go up to 6 of these, then I don't have enough green circuits going in. And I've got to make this taller. Yeah, I'm fine with what it is right now, Mango. What it comes down to is how many assemblers do I need? And I'm not saving assemblers by doing any of that tweaking, so you know what I mean? All right. I'll keep using this though. Same thing with this accumulator, but accumulators don't exceed belts, so I can just add on to the end of the accumulators. Steel, that's fine. 2.5 belts of steel. Accumulators, I got batteries. I now need 16 battery assemblers, and this is 14. So I need to add to that. This is just all fucked. But have I exceeded any belts? 0.6, 0.6, 0.6, and 443 left. Radar is still 1. Gears is still 1. Blue circuits, I now need 6. So blue circuits are going to get split back up. Probably not going to have the height to do this. We're going to have to put some stuff down here. And that's all right, I got room for it. I misspoke. 2 belts of green for whatever the fuck these are. Solar panels. Red circuits, I need... Alright, what did I just do wrong? I just changed something. Okay, so I need 6 processing units and 5 red. Well, red doesn't need to change. That's nice. But this blue circuit needs to be... Yep, that's fine. All right, so blue circuits is 6, red circuits is 5, green circuits is 10. Plastic is now 3 instead of only 2, so that means you can't stay here. And all this other stuff's probably going to grow too. I'm really thinking I'm going to move plastic way down there with red circuits and low density structures. Why have a long plastic belt? Coal is 0.4. Copper is 7 belts. That's fine. Sulfuric acid is now 2. It already was. Sulfur is now 3. Might as well bump them both up. Iron is 8.3 belts, but some of that is for steel. 4 of those belts are for steel. So iron really only needs just over 4 belts, but that's all right. Rocket fuel is now 9 instead of 8. So I'll make 10 because I don't like uneven numbers when I have to double it. Solid fuel from light oil is now 5.5, which is 6. Which means this is too long for where I've got it. Which fucks everything. This is 16, so these are 32. So that's 4 of these. Wow. I heard a noise from my server and then it went server is not responding. That was scary. Solid fuel is 6 now. Refineries are 4. Chemical plants for cracking from red to yellow is 2. Chemical plants for cracking from yellow to petro is 3. Water is at least 2. So That kind of botches my layout a little bit. But I guess I just push those pipes out a little bit. I got to push them out here for batteries anyways. 16. 16 divided by 3 is not even. Divided by 4 is 4, but that would make this really tall. I figure I'm going to fit this in somewhere. So I'll just move some of this down here. So these are going to take the steel, so that'll make steel a little easier. I think that's where all the steel goes. Yeah. Can I move steel to right here? Yeah, I can. I just found myself saying, I don't want this song to end. It is such a good song that I actually said I don't want this song to end. Oh, that's... No, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. I think I'm going to bring plastic to right there. What's going on here? Oh, but plastic can't come out on 3 like this because plastic is too heavy on the output. This is the only way I can get 3 plastic. So I have a different plastic that I can use that I don't have to rotate. That has this on the other side. Imagine if somebody heard this song and thought, oh, that's the source of violence in schools. But it's been out since what, the 70s? The fuck is wrong with you? I recall the video actually shows a school getting blown up. Or something. Nah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Mango. I think I remember seeing him on the Muppets or something. So I just want to document the farthest I can put roboports. So it's something like that. So I will refactor after I figure out where things go. But I've got to deal with this unpleasantness. The only way I'm getting those to be shorter is if I make 4 of them, which I am not heavily opposing. Because I now have room to do that because I moved this. I'm also considering breaking this in half so these things are shorter, so that I have more room for a bus, because right now that bus is going to be cramped. So the big savings is to double this. So let's start with that. So it's 8 batteries, is it? Yeah, it's 16. Oh, glorious. So let's grab 3. Okay. That's a pretty darn good voice to be able to sing like this live. Do I still have room? Doesn't look like it. I would have to add another set. Yeah, I do. Let's grab these two, put them here. Grab this one, put it here. Got all that. Now that might work really well, or it might be a shit show. I don't know. Good. Whew. Okay. That works. All right, so this is yellow, and this is pet gas. How do I want this to go? Well, that's how it's going. That's nice. Good. Mm. I think I'm going to reverse these. Save me all that. So, sulfuric acid and batteries. You still take a number of satellites per minute, then open a new Kirk's page to get the specific requirements for that number. Less confusing to read. Yeah, actually, I have that. What I did, Mango, was I have a second page open of just the satellites at 4 per minute. But also on the one that was all the factories, I just clicked on the rocket part and disabled it, clicked to ignore, And then that gave me the same exact results as the page I just sent you. Well, this will have to be a little bit different to get what I want. The question is why. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's finish this. Stay focused. I got to bring pet gas down here. That should be the end of that. Oh. Oh. That's at the wrong place. Good. I got to bring pet gas down here for the first time. And I got to bring sulfuric acid here. Can't bring them on the same line. That should address that. Ooh, big stretch. Oh, yeah, kitty cat. Super cat stretch. I'd rather do that. Ah, these are batteries. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1. That's probably just this. Cool. All right, that's fixed. Now, plastic. We're going to have 2 outputs plastic. How is plastic usage going to be consumed? 0.3 of a belt is going to go, so 80% of one chemical plant is going to go here, and this is one chemical plant. So you will consume 80% of that. I don't need to rebalance that then. But I do want both of those belts. No, I don't need both of those belts. I just need 6/10 of that belt to go here.